Contrary to what you might think, that's not the North Sea behind me. That's the Bay of Cadiz down here in sunny southern Spain where I live. And it's been blowing a hoolie and lashing down for 2 days. And I thought, you know what? It's a bit like midlife as a bloke. So I thought it was fitting to come down here and get out while I can and do my first video on Gen X men's survival guide. So welcome if it's your first time here. Welcome fellas, welcome ladies, partners of us to my new channel. This is all about bringing us together. It's about giving us midlife blokes a voice and a bit more inspiration about life ahead, because it's been a bit tough, hasn't it, recently? And again, I think we've all got our stories now we get to this sort of age about things that have happened to us, the experiences we've had. And I wanted to talk about a guy I used to work with very quickly. I used to call him Yoda because he had all these really cool sayings that used to make me think about life and things like that. And I remember, I think I was 32 and I was working with him in London, and we were having dinner one night in a restaurant. And he said to me, Andy, you need to make peace with your past. And I could have swore I heard him say, you need to make peace with your pasta, which is kind of weird because we were having flatbreads and hummus at the time. But I thought about it, and I'd realized that I'd been rabbiting onto him for about 30 minutes about some of the crap times I'd had as a child, because I had a fairly torrid childhood, to be honest. And he said to me, Andy, stop, you need to make peace with your past. And he said, you can't hang on to those dark days of things that have happened previously, because if you take them forward, all your days are going to be dark. And I thought, he's not wrong, is he? And he said, look, he said, we've all made mistakes, we've all made bad decisions in our life. It's what we do about it. It's whether we hang on to them for the rest of our days or whether we learn from the things that we didn't get quite right. And it's what I've done, it's what I've taken into my life from then on right up to now, like 20 odd years. And what I try and do every day is I look at what happened to me yesterday. And I think, did I get it right? If I didn't, can I learn from it? And then I let it go. Because let me give you another example. When I was flying in Australia, I went to be a bush pilot in Western Australia. And my first day of training, we were out in the outback and it was extremely hot. It was just conditions that I'd never been in my life. And I was dehydrated, I was tired, we'd been out all day. And we were coming back to the airport and I was coming into land. And as I came round to the final turn to line up with the runway, I nearly flew into another plane. And the instructor had to take the aircraft off me and land. As you can imagine, I was beside myself. And when we got on the ground, she said, let's go in, have a chat about it and see what's what. And I was just thinking, this is just incredible. And I said to her, I could have killed everybody in the air. And I said, I don't think I can fly anymore. And she said, Andy, number one, did anybody get hurt or killed? And I said, no. She said, number two, have you learned your lesson? Oh, yeah, have I learned my lesson on that one? And she said, you can't let this stop you flying. She said, these things happen. And she said, all you can do is learn from it. Oh, bloody hell, did it make me a better pilot. So I thought it was fitting to talk about this today on the first video for Gen X Men's Survival Guide, to talk about letting these things go, to making peace with our past. Because if we don't, we're just going to drag them forward, guys, and we can't be doing that. This channel's all about creating a life that's better than before. It's about bringing us together, giving us a voice, sharing our life lessons like I've done here, and then maybe we can all learn a bit from them as well. But it's about camaraderie, because I think a lot of fellas in the Gen X era are kind of lonely, and that makes us a little bit unhappy. So I thought, I'm going to start this channel up and I'm going to bring us together and forge a way forward for us and share this thing called life. So that's me. If it's your first time here, welcome. I hope you stay with me. Give me a subscribe to the channel and hang around for a bit and see if it's for you. I'm loving it. I should have done this years ago, but it feels right to do this now for us all. So that's it. So I will leave you with that. I'll go and get in before the storms come again behind us. Look at that, kicking off around there. And yeah, I'll leave you with this. You have to make peace with your pasta, because spaghetti did nothing to you. All right, bit of fun to end with, guys. See you again here very soon.